The best financial decisions of my 20s, my best investments now that I'm 30, looking back on the past 10 years. So especially if you're a young person and you're getting the stimulus money, or it's hard to even spend on exciting trips right now, if you have extra money, or you're just not sure how to spend your money, then welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. I'm going to advise you based on what worked for me. There's other options, there's other opportunities. Some things worked really well for my friends, and I'm going to mention those at the end. But this, I'm just going to share from experience what worked really well for me and what you can do. But yeah, if you're not working, you probably should be. You don't want to slave your life away, and you want to have a good life. By the way, I'm out here, I'm chilling. Just got out of the water, had a nice swim. So the first thing that I recommend is not really a financial investment, although it sort of is. It's a financial decision, is to spend a lot of your money on health food. And as you make more money, spend more money on health food. Obviously, after a certain level, you can't even spend more, and then your money should go to something else. But look, your body is your physical vehicle that you're going to use to make money. And for me, investing in healthy food in my 20s, now that I'm entering my 30s, I'm a lot healthier than my competitors. My earning capacity is greater, but also I'm just going to live a better life. So first thing, health. You can put with that making sure you have a good mattress, or making sure you have a quiet space where you can not be stressed out. And also, a lot of this is not spending money on just junk and trash. The second thing that worked really well for me is I spent money hiring a business coach, and it worked out really well. So I spent a couple thousand on this business coach, and I ended up making a lot more money. I'm not telling you to hire a business coach specifically, but I'm saying invest in improving your skill set, invest in increasing your earning power. I made an investment not in a business coach. Made an investment in improving my marketing and my sales. I had a business that I was trying to figure out, get off the ground, that ended up making me a lot of money because of my investment in a business coach. And with that money, it'll lead me to do some of the other things, but more money can't hurt, especially if you're earning it in a way where you have time to travel, you have time to have fun and do other things, which this business, with especially with the help of the business coach, was a cash cow. It went really well, I'll just say that. So invest in improving your skill set. The third thing that worked really well for me, and this may not work so well for you, but I'm going to give you parallels. This one is a financial investment. I invested in advertising, which is a skill set, but I invested in especially Facebook ads and got a 10x return on my money. And that was putting my marketing ads into the business that I mentioned before, and that worked really well for me and performed better than I believe than any of the other assets that I could have invested in that time. If you don't have a business to invest in, then some of my friends did quite well with Bitcoin and with stocks in their 20s, and you could do that too, especially looking ahead over the next 10 years. Some of those things look like they're going to perform pretty well too. So having some money for strictly financial investments is good, whether that's advertising for your business. If you don't have that, set some other money aside. The fourth thing that worked really well for me, is surprisingly, it made me quite a bit of money, is investing in plane tickets. So the cool thing about investing in plane tickets is, from my 20s, I have memories that a lot of people are never going to have. I got to travel to over a dozen countries. I think it's around a dozen. I got to go to 20 plus states. I went to Mexico, I went to Japan, I went all over Europe, I went up to Canada. I got to do a lot of cool things, and with that I got to meet a lot of cool people. I got to go drink wine and eat escargot in the French countryside. I got to go hike some mountains in Japan. I got to go surf in Mexico. And stay with local people along the way. And the plane tickets, they made me money in my case because I was going to tournaments, conventions, and I actually made not every plane ticket, because a lot of it was for fun. But beyond the memories that I have for the rest of my life of my 20s, I also won quite a bit of money on prizes and used that as a marketing expense as well for my business, where I was meeting people who later came into my business on those trips. So I made quite a bit of money through travel. I found a way to monetize travel. And also that travel brought me to Hawaii, where I'm in my new position, my new job, sort of doing something else with the main focus of my time. And it was plane tickets that did that. So especially if you're in your 20s and you're not sure what to do exactly with your money, I would invest some of that money in advice and sharpening your skill set. That worked well for me. I would invest invest your money in being healthy. Invest some of your money in something that can bring you a return in the future, and invest some money in something that's going to bring you a return right now in trips, planes, travel. You might want to push that back 1 to 2 years just because of the COVID situation right now. I think it's wise to adjust the strategy slightly. And those of you if you made it to the end, you found this useful and you want more clarity, I've opened up a couple slots for my life coaching program. I haven't had this version of the program available in a little while. I've been coaching people this year, helping them improve their habits, helping them get promotion raises at their job, helping them become healthier, happier, improved relationships, and have better life strategy looking ahead through this crazy time. If that's you, there's going to be a link down below somewhere. It says one-on-one coaching. Fill out the form, request a time to speak with me, and we can make it happen. And I'm really happy to offer this help because of the transformation that I'm able to see in people. But I'm also really happy to do this because I know that it was such a good investment for me, and I charge quite a bit less as of right now than what I ended up paying for a similar service. So I believe in it. It's not for everyone. Not everyone can do it, but advice is a powerful thing because we're trying to figure out our way, but trial and error is costly, especially when you're talking about years of your life. So I can help you save a lot of time. Maybe it's working with me, but it could be a really specific training for your niche if you already know what you're doing too. So regardless, there's a link down below. Click in there and fill out the form, request a time to speak with me, and I will be happy to talk to you soon. I appreciate you. Much love, and I look forward to talking to you. And hit that thumbs up and all that too. Peace.